I love this song. Don't you? It's amazing. But even amazing things need to go away. So yeah, it's going away. Oh man. I guess it's showtime. And you all may be wondering, why in the world is he streaming this late? or not late, but well, I don't know. I guess it's late compared to my old times. But one of the main reasons why get my God card? No, I didn't. I left it to Ishizu. She gets to keep it. But one of the reasons why initially I had the start and end times for my streams a little earlier, and I have to admit this because you all know I love football, was because of the football season. Well, there is no more Monday Night Football until next season. That's it. No more Monday night games. And every game from here on out, there's only 3 more games left. Well, technically 4. You got the AFC Championship, the NFC Championship, the Pro Bowl, which is it doesn't really count for anything, but it's for fun. And then you got the Super Bowl. So there's only 4 games left, and they're all on Sundays. I think the Pro Bowl's on Sunday. It's on Saturday or Sunday. Anyways, but the reason why I kept my streams early was, one, that was, because of the NFL and Monday Night Football, and of course the Thursday night games and all that stuff. But now the season's coming to an end. So, yeah, I've decided I'm going to move my times a little further into the evening. That isn't great for certain individuals, like Dan. Poor Dan. Dan will probably be watching my show at like midnight his time. He'll be like, "Where are you up, man? What's going on here?" But the actual goal here is that I want to start doing my shows at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., something like that. And have them be like 2-hour shows from here on out, at least until next football season. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. And, a handful of Duel Links players have been quitting. We all kind of know who. And, yeah, so there's less. It's a less crowded Duel Links streaming community now. So more time slots have opened up. Not that we really go by any of that, but so yeah, I figured, what the heck? Let's start streaming in the evenings. See what happens. Because in the mornings, I was doing pretty good on the mornings for a while, like Saturdays and Sundays. But let's be honest, things have slowed down. Things have really slowed down. I don't get nearly the viewers as I used to. For a while, I was getting 30+ viewers, and that was nice. But, kids are in school. It's not the summertime anymore. People got to work. So I figure, let's give them a little more, a better opportunity to actually watch the show. And to participate if they want to. So I decided, what the heck, we're going to move this stream to the evening. And from here on out, hopefully I'll be able to do them in the evenings now instead. Because like I said, there's no more football in the evenings. So I'm not going to be missing anything. But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, hopefully from here on out, between like 6 and 7 p.m., my time, which is Central Time. And then however long the show lasts. Again, we're going to go for at least 80-minute shows. At least. That's the minimum. But if they go over like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, that's fine too. All depends on how things are going. If the show's going great and we're getting a lot of participation and people are coming in and watching and we're having a good time, then hey, let's just keep this thing going. But if it's a little slow, maybe one of those evenings where it's like, well, I'm going to hang out with my family, or, I'm going to go watch a movie, or, that kind of stuff. Excuse me. Then we may end the stream a little bit early. You should go for 120. 120 seconds? Well, that's pretty easy to hit. And of course, as usual, because it did get cold over the last day or so, it got much colder. So, of course, I have crap in my throat. And no matter how much I go, I can't get it all out. So I got my water here. So if you hear me pausing every now and then, it's because I'm taking a sip of water. Because I don't want to go too much for you guys, because I know y'all love that. Especially the women, man. The female Duel Links players, they love it. They love it when you're... They just, yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, let me go through the chat here real quick, because I've not been looking at chat. I'm sorry. I've just been kind of glancing at it, but let me go over chat real quick. Let's see what's going on here. Danger One says hello. Hello, Mr. Danger One. Gonna be slower today since Guns and Choppa are streaming. Yeah, let them stream. It's no big deal. Let me see. Can't seem to get a comeback victory versus Crowler. Well, it's actually not that hard. I mean, because I believe if I believe the comeback victory versus Crowler, you can do that at the gate, can't you? I think you can do that at the gate. And you can put it like on level 20. And so, unless it specifically says it has to be at a certain level, well then that's a little harder. But if it doesn't require a level, just do it at the gate, put it at like level 20, let it hit you a few times, and then just, you know, throw all your good cards on the field, and there you go, win. It's pretty easy. So yeah, you could try it there at the gate. I think that's how it would work. But anyways, as I said yesterday, we're going to do an open duel room, and the duel room is already there. I opened it up, and wow, there's already a lot of people in here. Soul of Scar, Blesco Bay, I don't know who Blackness is. I have no idea who this person is. But I guess we're gonna do some duels, man. Let me jump in and get my free stuff here real quick, and then I'll hop into the duel room, and then we'll do whatever. My only fear is I don't want to see like 10 Kawaki Maru decks in a row, because that's gonna get really boring. I understand they're the new meta. I get it, but kind of like when I'm going through the ladder, I expect to see that deck like maybe once every 5 duels, but if I see it every single duel, then I'm just gonna be like, oh, screw this. It makes no sense to keep doing it. Let me see what we can do here. I'll do some of my meta decks, and I'll also do non-meta decks, just to give you all a little different something to look at. Here, let me work with this.
I'll show you no mercy.
Simply because I finally got the last card that I needed. So let's see, where's my dice? Because there's already BCS, Big Country Sun. What does that mean? Big Chunky Soup? I don't know. I mean, what is, you don't know. Oh, anyway, oh, pick the wrong dice. Pick the 20-sided dice. Okay, let's pick a 6-sided dice. Soul of Scar is 1 and 2, Blackness is 3 and 4, and Belskabar is 5 and 6. That is a 6, so I guess I'm facing Bleskabar. Did you know BCS used to be the name of the college football finals? But they don't call it that anymore. No more BCS. The BCS ended a few years ago. Now it's the college football playoff. Which I guess is slightly better, but... The only problem is that, of course, the kids don't get paid. And so asking them to do like an 8-team playoff is a bit much. The best we could hope for is a 4-team playoff, and that's exactly what we're getting. And unfortunately, it doesn't always work out the way it should. Excuse me. How am I doing? My throat is killing me. I don't have a cold or anything, but just whenever the weather gets colder like this, it tends to get, I always get stuff stuck in my throat. And then the sad thing is that during the spring and the summer, because of the allergies, it's just as bad, so. It's like there's no part of the year where I don't have crap, you know, that gets stuck in my throat. Especially when when I go to sleep, I'll sleep for like 4 hours, and then I'll wake up and I'm like, and it sucks, dude. It so sucks. And I know why it happens, but there's really nothing I can do to stop it. Because it's basically allergies. Because here where I live, it's normally pretty warm no matter what. So, I mean, even during the winters, it's not very cold. It's, you know, this is about as cold as it gets, and it's like 50 outside. It's not very cold. So, it's like, you know, you gotta do that, you gotta do, oh, do I want to do that? No, not yet. So it's basically like having to deal with seasonal allergies all year round. That's pretty much what it is. So yeah, when you got to deal with allergies all year round, it just gets it gets ugly. So like I said, I'm trying not to go like that into my microphone for you guys, but sometimes it happens. I don't even know what this thing does. This card's name becomes Dark Magician. Let me see. During your opponent's turn, if you activate Spell Trap card, if you activate Spell Trap card, let's put that sucker down. And I actually came across one of my old Windows phones. And for a long time, I had actually put them aside. And here, let's get rid of that. I put them aside and I let them just sit there mining Bitcoin. And I completely forgot about it. And so it had been sitting there in the corner, plugged in. It'd been sitting in the corner of one of my window seals for the last 2 months just mining Bitcoin. And when I looked, I was like, holy crap, man, that's actually mined quite a bit. Thank you, sir. Good duel. I didn't know exactly what you had in your hand again, so I was like, let me go ahead and draw my cards just to be certain. I wasn't trying to, you know, I wasn't trying to really ram it down your throat or anything, Blascabar. I figured, you know, because you had something in your hand last time, so I was like, let me draw the cards just in case. You know, it would have been nice to have another mass change in hand. Literally countered your deck. Oh, that sucks. I had a pretty good starting hand, dude. I really did. I had a really good starting hand. All right, so it's Blackness and Scar next. So Scar is 1, 2, and 3, and Blackness is 4, 5, and 6. It is a 1, so I gotta face Scar. Blackness, you will get next after this. How are you finding the event? The event, it's a little repetitive, but at the very least, they're giving us a lot of gems. That's what I'll say about the event. A little repetitive, but gems. Because some of the gem rewards are pretty nice. Like they start out pretty small, like 30, but then you eventually work your way up, and now I'm like getting 70, which is nice. You know, it's nice to get a pack of cards like every other duel. So I guess that's pretty good.
Duel.
Oh boy. This is not great. I kind of already know what they're playing. So we're just going to play it safe, and we're going to set here. Well, Dan, you wanted kids. I mean, you've done it once before, so it's not like a surprise. You didn't miss this part. No one ever does. No one ever misses it. Okay. I still know what he's playing, so I'm just going to keep ending my turn. He's like, damn it, put something else down there. Nope. But, yeah, here comes Witch Raider. Blame Trax. I don't know how. Trax doesn't even come around anymore. Well, he does, but he only hangs around for like 5 minutes because you all keep teasing him. Poor Trax. You all tease him so much. And yeah, I didn't get anything. I can't win. I actually meant to hit surrender because I can't win. Yeah, didn't have as good a hand that time. Not to go first. Hey! Well, I guess Blackness gave up his turn. So I guess I'm facing this person? Y'all are weird, man. Why do you all blame Trax for everything? Poor guy. He's like 18. He's in high school. Get anything? No, I've actually not even turned in my tickets yet. Come on, 105. Where are you at, man? Apparently they're not here because I can't challenge them. Let's just stand by. I still have both my tickets. Of course, got the super rare ticket today. Actually, I think I started the blame Trax thing. I will take full responsibility. I started the blame Trax thing, so yeah, I'm definitely to blame for that one. But yeah, whoever this 105 person is, I'm trying to duel you, man, but it's not working, dude. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna step out of the room for a minute. Maybe it's me, who knows? And let's see. Where are my tickets? Let me go all the way down to the bottom here. Yeah, I just got the super rare ticket today. I really don't know what to get. Because there's the ultra rare dream ticket. Where's my? Because it said super rare dream ticket. At least that's what it said. Now, if that's actually what it is, I don't know. That's the Karibo ticket. Well, that's weird, because I got the super rare ticket, and it literally said in the text. It said in the text, dream ticket. And now, it just says second anniversary ticket login bonus. Okay, so I guess this is not a dream ticket? Yeah, this doesn't look like a dream ticket. Maybe this is the other one I got. Hold on, let me check this one. I think this, well, this is choose your gift. That's weird. Okay, yeah, I think they, well, I mean, it's free, so you can't check the gift box. Oh, that's true. I may not have actually claimed it. Thank you. Oh, look, because see, it's not there. There's no little sign. But, yep, there it is. So it was screwing with me because I was like, wait a minute, I know I got it. But it wasn't telling me that I had anything in there. Thanks, Konami. I'm stumped as well. I don't know if I want more spells or traps. I don't really know what I need. I mean, there's a couple of cards that I'd like to have, but I don't know if I want to burn the ticket on them. Like, where's that one card I know I definitely want? And it probably would be a good idea to burn one of these on it. Just because it's going to be a little hard to get, because it's out of one of the main boxes. And, of course, getting the cards you want out of a main box can be a real pain in the butt. Oh, there it is. I want this guy. I want 3 of him. So, yeah. I may actually end up burning this ticket on him. Simply because I've already gone through the box a little bit. Not very many packs. I've only got like 15 packs in. And I still haven't gotten them. There's 2 of them in the box, so hopefully we'll get them within the first 100 packs. And then this would be the 3rd, so I wouldn't have to reset the box and start digging into it again. So, probably going to end up getting this guy. I can't really think of any other card that I want from here. Uh-oh. Somebody's kid outside fell down. Can you hear him? I kind of want to put the mic by the window. I can't tell if it's a little boy or a little girl. All I hear is... It happens, though. At least they're children. You know, children heal pretty quickly. From little bumps and bruises. Not from bad things. Like cancer. Anyways, so yeah. Is a farm deck just dealing 10,000 damage? Well, that's one of the things, Callum. That's one of the things they do. Some people also use them to summon up god cards, because you get, what is it, an extra 1,000 or something like that on your duel assessment for summoning a god card. No, Moni, I'm not going to do that. That's not something you generally do here, Moni. The last thing you want to do is have a strange man saying, hey, little kid, you want to come in here? No. That doesn't look good. It just doesn't. Now, if it's like my niece or my nephew, then yeah, that's fine. They're family. But if I just go outside and just start pointing to some little kid, hey, you, come here. Come in my apartment. That sounds creepy as hell, dude. And no, I am not going to do that. That's just creepy. Because I tell you right now, if some random guy, you know, came out and started saying that to my nephew or niece, I'd be like, what the hell? And then, you know, we'd go over there and, you know, we'd beat the hell out of him. Be like, don't be asking little kids. You know, I actually used to own a white van. Moni, this isn't even your original account. Why'd you make a new account? Cheating, Moni. Well, that's part of it, Callum. Because, I mean, the point where you get the most out of your duel assessment is when you do more than 10,000 damage. That's the big thing. Now, if you can do that while also summoning a god card, then you get that much more. Because I think, what is it? You get plus 5,000 on your duel assessment for doing 10,000 or more damage, and then the god card is just an additional 1,000 on top of that. So, yeah. Well, no, wait, it's not 5,000. I think it's 3,000. I think it's an extra 3,000 if you do 10,000 or more. Excuse me. Doink. So yeah, I mean, overall, it's the farming thing. I mean, I've talked about it a few times. I have a farming deck, but I find it really boring. But some people like doing that. I just don't really like doing it very much because it's, like I said, it's boring for me. But if there's a card that I really, really want to get, then I might farm a little bit. Other than that, it's like, nah. Excuse me. Blake Allen, hello sir, over on Twitch. My one Twitch viewer. Miss you? I don't know, who are you? I don't remember who you are. I'm sorry, I get a lot of people, so sometimes I don't remember. I'm sorry. Ow! That's kind of amazing. Weird. I flipped that down, but it didn't lower its attack and defense. That is odd. Okay. That I did not expect. That's weird. Okay. Well, that sucks for me. You haven't been here a while? Well, I pissed off somebody the other day. One of my regular Twitch viewers. I pissed him off. I didn't mean to. It just happened. But, yeah, apparently I was dueling him, and I wasn't going to win. So I just surrendered. Well, one, because he was playing Six Samurai, and that kind of annoyed me a little bit. But that wasn't necessarily the reason why I ended the duel. It was mostly because I was like, okay, I can't win. So I end the duel, and I surrender, and that pissed him off. And so he's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, bye. And he left, and that was it. I was like, that's kind of odd. People are sure weird. You can bring out a god card. A lot of people are doing that right now, Blake. I'm kind of doing you a favor by sending your rose away. No. We're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, see, that's what that's what they were calling it too, Dan. They're all, it's a rage quit. And I was talking about it the other day. I was like, okay, because I'm sure Dan's been watching a while, and I used to play out. Dan probably remembers. I used to play all my duels out, even if I were going to lose. Even if I knew I was going to lose, I would still play them out. And some of y'all were getting annoyed by that, and you're like, just end the duel, man, just end it. And I didn't like doing that, but then y'all were complaining enough about it, and I was like, fine, I'll end the duel. So now I've been ending the duels, and now y'all are getting at me saying rage quit. So I'm like, okay, which is it, dude? Do you want me to stick with it, or do you want me to just, you know, which is it going to be? So I really don't know. Y'all confuse me sometimes. Well, I was going to duel you, Emmanuel, but you started dueling somebody else. Good duel, Moroni. Man, I have so much crap in my throat, it's not even funny. It's, ugh. I can't get rid of it. Good duel, sir. I think I will say this, Moni. You got a little greedy there. You got a little greedy when you broke out the two gardens at the same time. I would have held one because you knew, and I was kind of surprised that you did it too. I saw what you were going for, but at the same time, I was like, he knows I have Galaxy in the graveyard. So, I would have probably, knowing that I had that in the graveyard, if I were playing, I probably would have held on to one of the gardens. But I could see what you were trying to do. You were trying to just kind of go for it all. Hoping to just empty my field. Oh, you forgot the second effect of Galaxy? Yeah. That's why when I was able to get away with it, I was like, oh, it's cool. I can get rid of the stupid garden. But that was weird, Moni. I never knew that. Apparently, even if I flip your monster down, and then I flip it back up later, apparently it keeps the effect of the garden, even though garden wasn't even on the field. That was weird. Because as far as I knew, whenever you put a monster down like that, it loses any sort of benefit that it gets. Unless a card effect is still active on the field. And even then, since Garden's effect is a trigger effect, or I should actually say it's an ignition effect, that was kind of odd. That was really weird that it still maintained the benefits of that. That was kind of weird. See, now I have to question, is that actually the way it works, or is that an oversight? Because if that's the way it works, then fine, that's the way it works. But if it's an oversight, then that can get a little weird. I actually kind of want to look into that now. Because logic, at least the way the game is normally ruled, logic tells me that no, you would not maintain. It does work like that. That's the weird thing, though, because with other abilities or other effects that you activate like that on the field, you lose the benefit. So that's kind of strange. I wonder if it's because Aroma Garden is not a continuous effect. It is an ignition effect, which then allows you to kind of do all your stuff, you know, and then it stays on the field for the remainder of the turn. But as you could see, it was not, you know, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I have no idea what this is. Oh, Noble Arms. You make a powerful Bujin deck. Bujins are actually pretty good, man. Dude. Sorry, man. I'm sorry I did that to you. I had to. But, well, one, because I got that in my opening hand. And two, as soon as I saw you were playing with Noble Knight cards, I was like, no, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm sorry, Blackness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll give you a rematch here in a bit. Don't worry about it. Emmanuel's like, really, dude? You really did me dirty like that? Yeah, I had to. I'm sorry. But you don't expect that in this deck, do you? You don't expect it. Let's see. Danger was waiting. Dan, I don't know where you are. But we'll face Danger. Or do you all want me to... Hold on. Do you all want me to change decks? I've been using the Masked Hero for a bit now. For like, what, 4 duels? I'll change to something else.
Stay out of the waters.
Let me try this one. I'll probably lose pretty bad with this deck. It's not a meta deck. But we'll see how it goes. There you go, Blackness. Dan wants to face you. Face Dan. Dan's pretty good. Or not. It's Danger Fund. That's what I think I know what deck he's using. I think I know what deck he's using. Let's see. Not how I wanted to start. I hate going first with this deck. I hate it. You ever look at this picture? It looks like there's bottle caps. They look sort of like bottle caps. Kind of weird. Drowning Mirror Frost. Yeah, this is definitely... It's kind of... It always weirds me out when I play with this deck and I have, like, this hand. Because I don't have a lot of monsters in this deck, yet I somehow always manage to get them really early. So this is a pain in the butt. Gotta think. What can I do here? Really not a huge amount I can do. Yeah, I don't think I can win. Sorry! I can't win. Alright, who is next? Dan. Alright, Dan. I did not. Not Silent Swordsman. Answering Dan's question there. Did you get something? No, I didn't get it. I might, but not right now. Because even right now, I'm still seeing people that are still trying to figure out the best way to play it. I mean, there are a couple of different versions of the deck that do pretty well. But then there are others that... Well, what did you expect? I was playing with a Gladiator Beast deck, and I had all Gladiator Beast monsters in my hand. I had nothing to help me out. I was like, I'm kind of screwed. Again, I'm going first. I hate going first with this frickin' deck. Ugh. And I already know what he's playing. It's Dan. I know exactly what he's playing. I mean, what deck does Dan always play? It's that easy. It's really easy to figure out what he's going for. Dude, danger, I had all monsters in my hand. There was nothing I could do. This is a Gladiator Beast deck with only 8 monsters, and somehow I had all monsters. So there was nothing I could do. That's why I surrendered. I even said it out on the stream. I was like, I can't do anything. Yeah, I guess, I mean, because with Gladiator, you don't really want to, you don't want to start with a bunch of monsters. Even just 1 or 2 monsters is perfectly fine. But yeah, I had all monsters, so it was ugly. It was just a very dirty hand. I had to clear the field. I didn't really want to do that, but because I was going to clear the first one and then bring out a different Glad monster, but then he brought out his Dark Magician really early. So I was like, ah, crap. I don't even know what this does. What does this do? You can add 1 spell trap card. Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of trap-heavy decks going around right now. In Platinum and Legend, lots of trap-heavy decks. The only one that I've found that isn't really trap-heavy is the newer one, the Kawaki Maru. I can't win. That sucks. I'm close, but I'm not there. That's why I'm doing this instead. And I just realized I could have done something a little different. I still don't think I would have had enough to win, though. Dan still has a full hand of cards, though. So he can do some stuff. I actually want to put that sucker down because I think he has something else in his hand. Although he may have a chainable card. Use it, Dan. Oh, he's not going to use it. Okay, he's taking a chance. Okay. Oh, Master Magicians. Oh, get out of here. I forgot about that. He can't use it yet, though. Because his Magician is down. You know, I actually just completed the Destiny Hero deck. No joke. Just like, I think it was Thursday or Friday. I finally got the last donkey. Finally. It took me freaking forever, dude. Forever to get that last freaking donkey. I had been playing with it for a while, and it was doing pretty good. But the interesting thing was there are at least 7 or 8 duels that I lost because I didn't have that third donkey. If I would have had the third Anki, I would have won. But because I didn't have it, I lost all those duels. And it sucked. Because again, if I would have, you know, got a lot of those... Let me see, what's this? Apply the effects based on blah blah blah. Turn, activate cards, effects in response to your spell traps or activations. Let's see. It's card effects until the end of this turn. Okay. That actually answers something for me there. So he's going to target that. Okay. Well, if you're going to target that, instead of doing what I was going to do, I'm going to bring this guy out. Dark Illusion person guy. Oh. What's popping? Oh, just duels. Actually, let me read this real quick. Okay, that's fine. The only bad thing is a lot of those cards have effects that can activate in the graveyard. What's your deck, Emmanuel? I hope you're not saying that the Spellcaster deck is yours, because this is already the third one I've faced in the last couple of days. See, that's dark, huh? You're not dropping the cards you need? I haven't gotten hardly anything from him as a drop. I've only gotten the cards that you earn just from dueling him so many times. was a lot of effects, Dan. Dan and I were basically just exchanging effects the entire match. It just so happened that I was able to get him to activate his effects more so in response to what my Glad monsters were doing. The Dark Magician deck now is very interesting though. I like that deck. It seems fun. Yeah, they're obviously not unbeatable, and Dan's a really good player. Dan is a very good player, but it's a fun deck to go against. That's a lot of different effects, man. Gladiator Beast versus the new Dark Magician deck. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I knew I was going to have to try and start removing your monsters from play. Like your Dark Magician, that's why I removed it, because I was like, I don't want to give him another target. Because I know a lot of those decks, or a lot of the stuff with those Dark Magician decks. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Isabel Moreno, thank you. Here, I'll play with a deck that's a little easier. This deck, it either does really well, or it does really terrible. I'll go face Zamor. Zamor's been waiting. And then I gotta get back and face Blackness, because I did Blackness wrong. That's the deck you're using? Oh, is it? Oh, then this might not be so good. Yeah, that Dark Magician deck versus this deck that I'm now using is probably gonna... Yeah. My deck is probably not gonna do very well. There you go, Trax. It seems like a fun deck. I think if I can get enough copies of the cards, I'll probably mess around and try to build it. I still have that Dark Magician Girl deck that I use. I mean, and that deck is a fun deck. The only thing with running just strictly Dark Magician Girl is that there aren't a lot of cards in that deck that are high attack. So I gotta use other abilities to try to get over big cards, which can suck. Oh, he's running Boojins. That's kind of funny. I have to do this because I don't really have anything else. I'm actually glad to see you playing, Dan, because I noticed you hadn't been on in a while. I was when somebody sent me a whatchamacallit, I'm sorry, I had to do that to you. Somebody sent me a Vagabond, and then I was able to send it back, and it said you hadn't been on for like 10 days. Like, dang, Dan! And then I remembered, I was like, oh, that's right, you just had a kid, so that's probably why you're not doing much. Poor Dan's like, dude, I need some sleep. Given your backfield, I mean, I know the person I'm playing is probably like, attack me! I'm like, dude, no, not with 3 in the backfield. I'm gonna just play it safe at this point. See you later, Dan. Get some sleep, man. Your kid is gonna keep you up forever. I gotta tell you, though, that's the one benefit of not having kids, is you do get nights where you usually get plenty of sleep. I already know it's coming. Are you sure you want to activate it? Alright. I'm gonna double gate her. Lula. I'm gonna lose my monster, but at the very least, I've got something to mess with now. Let's see, she's a 19 defender, right? Where is she on my list? Hold on. Okay, she's a 19, and then she's got the Sogan effect. Okay. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have much else in this deck. Here, I'll just do this. Instead of just giving up early, I'm just gonna... I'll let it play out, even though I don't really have a lot. This deck is very one-dimensional. It doesn't really do anything else except attack and pierce damage. It's really its whole thing. the only card I got, man. I had to put something out there. He's like, a Delta Flyer? I had to put something, man. Ow! Kind of figured he had a crane coming. Let me see. I gotta check something. Okay. It's really all I can do here. It's either this or nothing. And he's gonna spike shield me. I can't win, so you can actually eat this and you'll be fine. The defense draw? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, once this deck gets behind, it doesn't do well. And I'm obviously very behind. Not sure why you didn't just end the duel. If you pass turn again, I'm going to end the duel. Because there's nothing else I can really do. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to end the duel. Anyways, so moving on. Let's see, who was next? Oh, Blackness wanted a duel again. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. You're over here telling me you want to duel again, and now you're not there. Come on, man. Well, he's not there now. And Dan actually went to bed, so he's probably a ghost. Let's see.
It's your hero, Tristan Taylor.
It's your hero. It sucks, though, when my throat is all nasty like this, I can't really do my Tristan voice. I mean, I can kind of do it, but it doesn't sound right. It's your hero, Tristan Taylor. Can't do it right. Ugh. This feels nasty. A rematch of what? I'm already facing somebody.
Duel.
Oh god, this is... Oh man, it's a good thing I'm not going first. Ooh, this is not a great go first hand. Oof. Not a great go first hand at all. Oh my gosh, with a backfield like that? Yeah, I'm not attacking. I'll draw a monster. That's not a monster. Come on! Okay, so he's got a Cosmic back there. Go ahead, play your Cosmic. Oh, well, that's just as much. Exchange of night and day. Are they running a Chaos deck? Could be a Chaos deck. It's got Lights and Dark going here. Although he's not running the Chaos, the new Chaos Synchro. He doesn't have to, but it obviously helps. Finally got a monster I can throw out there. You went easy on me? I played a non-meta, strictly beat-down deck against you, so that probably wasn't the best test of that deck. Now, if you want to play it versus a hardcore deck, then that's something different. What's this? Oh, Silent Swordsman. I'm actually going to let you keep that. Silent Swords Swash. Sure, why not? You know, given that Silent Swordsman just hit, and you're probably going to see a handful of those in ranked duels, playing something like this is probably not a bad idea. Cypher, because of Silent Swordsman, is probably going to see a little bit of a revival. It had been kind of slowly going away, but I think with Silent Swordsman, it might make a little comeback now. I'm sorry, you just got dirty there again, dude. Well, you're attacking into a Cypher soldier that's gonna get at least plus 2,000 defense anyway. So you were gonna take some damage. You were gonna take 300 damage. At least. I just decided to end your pain a little earlier. I'm sorry. Beat you with a powerful deck? Oh, I don't know, man. Powerful decks, I guess. I'm sorry, Emmanuel. Emmanuel's like, dang it. You were able to get him out, though. I actually had 2 floodgates, but I was like, nah, let's let him keep it and let's see what happens. And this was before I drew Cypher Soldier. So that could have really gone badly for me. That could have gone really bad for me. So yeah, I took a chance and let you keep that thing. Because I as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, he's going to eventually play Silent Sword / thingy, whatever. You're still in the deck? Yeah, it's still a new deck. It's still what? It's only been out just a few days. The only thing I don't really like about that deck is that I think there's only, what, 2 new cards in that deck? It's the regular Silent Swordsman, and then I think there's like 1 other card that's new. All the others are all just stuff you could have gotten in boxes before.
Duel.
If I remember correctly, I think I actually have this card. I mean, like in the TCG, like the TCG version of it. You want to use your crane already? I'd hold the crane. I'm just saying I would hold the crane. Good job. Don't use the crane yet. Just let this go. Let the turn end. There you go. Wow. Freaking decisions. I'm gonna wait. Oh, you're burning the crane. Okay. This is really the only thing I can do, and it's probably a mistake. Yeah, kind of saw that coming. Well, at least I was able to burn most of his field. That's the good thing. That's actually not a terrible move, but he's depending on that card now. And it sucks because I can't swing this to attack because I'm put down with the Floodgate. So he saved himself there. That was actually a pretty good move. Because if not, you would have... you wanted to do that now, because if you would have done it during your standby phase, you still would have taken the 1,000. Gotta draw a monster. I don't want to swing into it because that would have only been 4. He still would have been very alive. I kind of want to try to force him into doing something kind of goofy. I don't think he will. He'll do the smart thing and he'll just end his turn. That wasn't the smart thing. Because now I'm getting chain reaction and he's going to take the damage possibly from that. Oh, Trap Jammer. Oh, okay. Oh, but he's still losing though. He's still going to lose. Yeah, he still lost. Even with the Trap Jammer, he still loses. Because Swordswoman. Good duel, sir. Now, that was obviously a much stronger deck than the other one I faced you with, so... But you still made some pretty good decisions there. I think you're doing pretty good with that deck. I would have saved the Crane. Of course, the duel may have gone very different after that, but I would have saved the Crane. That's just, you know, something I would have done. But I could see why you wanted to get rid of that stupid flower that I had. It was the Botanica Lion. Excuse me. Let me see. Do I want to go with this one, or do I want to go with a different deck? There's... Well, I guess I'll go with this one. Interesting thing I found out too. I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't think in fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have not mentioned it to you guys. But apparently there is a group, a Facebook group. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's absolutely 100% true, but this is what I heard. Is there is a Facebook group that is set to secret, and if it's set to secret, you can't search for it, you can't find it. The only way you can get into it is by an invite. But apparently there is a Facebook group that they have thousands of members, and they have this thing going where if they, what they will do is they will all purposely get on and do ranked duels at a particular time. And if they see each other online, if like somebody's trying to get to King of Games and they're struggling, they will go in, they'll start the duel, and they'll purposely lose to that person so that they can get to King of Games. Which I was like, really? Really? Come on. I thought it was kind of crap. Why did you activate Tie That Binds? That was a mistake. You're just taking that much more damage, but okay. That's fine. Maybe he just wants to keep it up. Well, now I gotta draw a monster. Wow. I have a luck draw. It wasn't a luck draw. I forgot to toggle that. I seriously, if you hadn't used the Tie That Binds, I wouldn't have been able to pull that off. I don't know why he used Tie That Binds there. I really don't. All I can think is maybe it was just a mistake. But yeah, he definitely didn't want to use Tie That Binds there. Because he ended up taking that extra 100 damage that I needed. I mean, even if I gave him all that with the spike shields, and if he would have attacked, I could have still activated my wall, which wouldn't have affected him, but he still would have taken the extra 200, and that would have been the game. But good game, sir. I drew the perfect monster to win? Not really. Danger's like, oh crap. You know, people have asked me, Danger, why I use that particular ability with that Odeon deck, and that right there is exactly why. Because little things like that here and there, 200 here, 200 there, it'll win. It'll eventually win. And it does. It's won a handful of duels for me that way. But yeah, I had you one way or another. It was because of Odeon's effect I was going to win. Even if you hadn't, like I was saying, even if you hadn't activated Tie That Binds, I still had a wall down there, which, again, would not have affected your Wild Heart, but it would have been the extra 200 that I needed to beat you from Odeon's effect. Let's see, who else is here? I still don't know who this person is. No clue. See you later, Danger. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. That's right. Odeon getting all the women with his bald head. And his tan. Let's see, what is Vagabond offering right now? Begin the duel with one card. Oh god. I'm just gonna auto-duel it. Just get it over with. I'm probably gonna... Oh, you shared your room? That's cool, that's fine. Especially when we're running meta decks and stuff, that's fine. But yeah, oh my god. I'm facing a Kawaki deck and I'm starting with one card in hand and look at the card in hand I have. Wow. That is crap. Start with a bad card. Let's draw another card. Now he's gonna win. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, I get one more whole turn. Maybe. Oh, Cypher Soldier. No! Why did you do that? Oh my gosh. Well, it didn't matter. I guess they did it because it didn't matter. Yeah. I was gonna lose either way. Crazy rock deck. Andre, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. If I had my cam on right now, I'd do that thing that iChan does, the little heart thing. I can't do it very well. Every time Chan gets a follow over on Twitch, she does that little heart thing with her hand. Poor girl, man. She's sick as a dog right now. I watched part of her stream earlier, and as soon as I tuned in, I looked, and I was like, something's not right with her. She does not look well. I was like, you okay? She's like, nope. Apparently, she's got a bad head cold right now. But yeah, she was drinking her OJ and trying to get better. Dark Twix. Oh, I'm not going to face you with this deck, Trax. Let me switch to something else.
I shall defeat this worthless opponent.
I don't know what to face you with, man. I know. Here, I'll face you with this one deck that, for some reason, wins a lot more than it probably should. I mean, you've played this deck before, Trax, so you know what's coming. I'm going to imagine that Trax is probably running a beefed-up version of his fairy deck. Because we did get more fairies. Oh yeah, it's Ishizu. He's running the fairy deck. So he's going to have a lot of counter traps in here. Which might suck for me.
Duel.
Already got Sanctuary. Wow. No monsters, huh? Gotta try it. I gotta, you know, gotta force him to use a card. Oh wow, you're already burning wall on that? Alright. Well, if he draws a fairy, he's gonna get that 1,000 back anyway. He's gonna draw a fairy here, I know it. Yep. Plenty of fairies, so why not, right? Let's see, can I get him to burn his counter trap already? Thank you. Nice. And now he's gonna gain. No! I forgot it did that second. I thought this one did the monsters. Ah, crap. Well, it's not the worst thing that could happen. I thought it did monsters. Okay, I was wrong. Actually, let's put that down there. And at the very least, now I can get his monster out of there. He won't take damage, but monster's gone. Okay, good. Yeah, Jesse gets a fairy smile. I think those are the only two, actually. As far as I know. Man, that was a good draw for you, too. Ugh. Well, that's the only bad thing about Steamroid, is that no matter what, he's going to go away. Actually, let's go ahead and use this. Oh, no. I'm going to have to... The sad thing is that I know he's going to draw a fairy. I know he's going to do it. And 800 points off of him with a Steamroid is not going to be worth it, so we're just going to take this. And hope beyond hope. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm fairly certain he's going to draw a fairy here. Yep. Now the question is, can he summon it? Probably. Yeah, frickin' Artemis. So I won't take any damage, but I'm gonna lose my monster. Damn. Not a lot I can do now. The only good thing is I got him to burn some of his counters. But he drew another counter trap. That's another counter trap. He got a little greedy there. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Nothing I can do here. Go ahead and attack. I have nothing. Yeah, you don't even have to bring out your adjudicator. You can just attack. I have nothing that I can stop you with. There you go. Yeah. Still a solid deck. I still think Counter Fairy's still a solid deck. And it, like I said, it got a little more. It got some more stuff. Because didn't it get one of the new synchros? I think is a fairy, isn't it? I'm trying to remember where it came from. From the new box. Isn't it from the new box? Let's see. Because I know there's a ton of synchros in here. Trax is like, yes, I won! Let's see, not that guy. Yeah, this one. That's a fairy. Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Or Wyvern, however you want to pronounce it. Fiend, Dragon. I thought there was more than just one. That's a Fiend. I could have swore there was more than one fairy that came out of this box. I guess it's just this one then. But yeah. Is it any good? When your life points higher than your opponent's, of course, that's always happening. This card gains attack equal to the... Oh my god! Wow. Interesting. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points special summon. That's actually a pretty awesome card. Trax, would you play this? It seems interesting. I mean, I have a sort of Counter Fairy deck. It's not as good. And I've played it a few times, so I know how they work, but I don't know, man. Is there a light tuner? Because it says it has to be one light tuner. I'm guessing there is a light tuner. Oh, that's right. There is a rank up reward now. But that Violon one, I actually have it. It's not very good. It's okay. It's not. The Violons, like we were saying the other day, Violons just don't have a ton of support, unfortunately. So not a ton of support for Violons. Once they get more, maybe they'll be better. There are a lot of light tuners. Yeah, I figured there are. Let's go look. We're looking at light tuners. Light tuners. Oh wow, there are a ton of them, huh? Well, it's not all of these are tuners, I think. Some of them, well, no, maybe they are. Okay, yeah, they are. Wow. Oh, that's not a tuner. Oh, this just talks about tuners, though. That's not a tuner. Morphtronic, yeah, there's plenty of them, and I've got a handful, obviously. Oh, lots of light tuners. The Violons. Even with all the Violon tuners, that deck is still not very good. It could be okay, but it's not very good. That's me in the morning. I can't breathe. Give me my meds. Well, I still have to think, do I... Who was I leveling? Oh yeah, I was leveling this guy. Not you, Odeon. Come on.
Very well. Let us begin.
This guy.
Watch my psychic powers in action.
So I can get his 250 gems. Is Yugi here? Yeah, he is here. Let me go duel him real quick. What time is it anyway? 6:36. It feels like I don't know, man. It feels like I've been streaming a lot longer than this. I feel like I should be over 2 hours, but apparently I'm not. Let's duel him real quick. I'll go back in the room and see if there's anybody else in there that I have not dueled yet. Because every time I try to duel that one other person that came into the room, it doesn't work. It doesn't start. I don't know what the deal is. And I see him moving from table to table, so I don't know if maybe one of us is bugged or what. Well, this is not that good. I mean, it's not terrible either. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I don't like starting with that card. Yeah, this is not nearly over. So I'm not trusting Yugi here one bit. Wow. He bricked pretty hard, huh? Nothing. Yeah, I've never seen him brick that hard. Especially this, what is it, the epic Yami, is that what they're calling him? That's the first time he's bricked that hard versus me. Interesting. Yep, still more crap. He doesn't want to give me any of his nice cards. This is pretty much what I get almost every single time I face him. I just get the rares and the normals. He never gives me any of the nice ones. This right here is how I'm getting all my stuff. What is this? This is Master Magicians, right? Yeah, Master Magicians. Alright, let me jump back in the room real quick. I'll just play them. Oh, well, I guess the person that was in there is gone. Yeah, there was that one person that I saw. Mystical Elf. There are better cards. There are far better cards. I mean, if you're just looking just straight Defender, I guess it's okay. But yeah, Mystical Elf is one of those. It's basically like an old school card. That sucker came out in Legend of Blue Eyes. That was back in like 2000, 2001. I think it was 2001 was when Legend of Blue Eyes first came out here in the US. Because the game itself came out in like 99, I think, in Japan. 1999, something like that. In fact, if I remember correctly, there is a tournament-only Blackluster Soldier prize card that was given out to in the first ever like official, Konami sanctioned tournament. And that sucker's selling for like the person who has it is trying to sell it for $32,000. No joke. I mean, it's a nice looking card. It's beautiful and everything, but the main thing about it is it was the very first prize. A pretty neat looking card. It has all the old school art on it too, which is really nice, and the old school card design. I don't know if y'all ever saw the old Japanese cards, the first series, but they had a particular look to them. Let me see, old, and I have some. But let me see, old Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Let me see if I can find a picture so y'all can see how they look different. Oh, here we go. Here, I'll just save this. And I will post this here. Where are you? There we go. Ah, it's too small. I gotta make this thing bigger. Oh, wrong thing. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to make this nice and big so y'all can see it. But yeah, that's the first, that's the old school text and attack power thing, the way they set it up. Obviously that wasn't going to work because look at how tiny that text box is. Can you imagine trying to fit all the text and cards nowadays in that little box? The redesign was actually a very good thing because that thing is small. It's so frickin' tiny. But yeah, that's the way they used to look. Get that out of here. 321 Shazam says, whoa, 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 Clayman is still limited. Well, yeah, we can only get one Clayman. That's so crap. At this point, we need to get more Clayman. I think if they gave us a road to get the second and third Clayman, the E-Hero decks would be that much better. Simply because, I mean, he is part of a lot of the fusions. I don't understand why they don't, you know, why they haven't done that yet. Seems kind of odd to me. Ooh, but thank you all for joining me, guys. I think I'm going to call it a day, or a night, or an evening, whatever. I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see. And I'm probably going to be doing this around the same time tomorrow. Since it's a Tuesday, I'll probably concentrate on the tag duel stuff. Actually, what's today's date? Today is the 14th. Do we have anything ending? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even realize. This ends today. Wait. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, that's the Duelist Chronicles. Never mind. That's just for the little guy that jumps out and you can... It's basically for this dude. Where is he? Oh, he's in GX side. So basically this guy, the guy you can trade your EX tokens, he basically goes away. This dude. Okay, so that is a immediate thing. That's still until the 17th. Yeah, I guess nothing new's coming in tomorrow. Oh well. I guess I'll just do some more tag tournament stuff tomorrow, and if we get bored, then we will maybe do another duel room, and we'll see how that goes. Until then, guys, be safe. Don't get Yugi angry, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.